Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Banter Box. I'm Rob.
And I'm Daisy. How are you doing today, Rob?
I'm doing great, thanks. I've been looking at holiday photos this morning, which actually leads us perfectly into today's topic.
Oh, that's always dangerous. You start looking at old photos and suddenly 2 hours have disappeared.
Exactly. So, today we're talking about travel experiences and dream holidays. I thought we could chat about places we've been and places we'd love to go.
I love this topic. Travel is one of my favorite things to talk about. So, Rob, what got you looking at those photos this morning?
Well, I was trying to find a picture from a trip I took to Scotland a few years ago. Have you ever been to Scotland?
I have, actually. I went to Edinburgh about 3 years ago. The city is absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
It really is. I went to the Highlands, which was completely different from Edinburgh. Mountains, lakes, tiny villages. It was so peaceful.
Oh, the Highlands are on my list. What did you do there?
Lots of hiking mainly. We stayed in this little cottage with no Wi Fi, no TV, just us and nature.
That sounds amazing. I think I'd struggle without Wi Fi for more than a day, though.
Honestly, I thought the same thing, but after the first day, I didn't even miss it. It was quite refreshing, actually.
I can imagine. Sometimes we're all just too connected, aren't we? When was the last time you went on holiday?
Let me think. It was last summer. I went to Portugal with some friends. We rented an apartment near the beach in the Algarve.
Oh, I've heard the Algarve is gorgeous. What was your favorite part?
The food, definitely. We ate so much seafood. There was this little restaurant right by the water where we went almost every evening. Fresh fish, grilled sardines, amazing.
You're making me hungry. I love discovering local restaurants when I travel. That's always the best part for me.
Me too. I'm not really one for touristy restaurants. I prefer finding where the locals go.
Absolutely. So, what about bad travel experiences? Have you ever had a holiday that didn't go quite as planned?
Oh, don't even get me started. A few years ago, I booked a trip to Italy and my flight got canceled at the last minute.
Oh no, what happened?
There was a strike at the airport. I ended up stuck in the airport for about 8 hours, and then they put us on a flight the next day.
That's awful. Did you lose a day of your holiday?
Yeah, pretty much. And the hotel wouldn't refund that first night either, which was frustrating.
That's the worst. I had something similar happen in Spain. My luggage got lost for 3 days.
3 days? What did you do?
I had to buy basic clothes and toiletries. It wasn't fun. The airline eventually delivered my suitcase to my hotel, but by then I'd already bought everything I needed.
At least you got it back eventually. I've heard stories of people never seeing their luggage again.
True, I was lucky in that sense. It taught me to always pack important things in my hand luggage, though.
Good advice. So, changing gears a bit, do you prefer beach holidays or city breaks?
That's a tough question. I think it depends on my mood. If I'm really tired and need to relax, definitely a beach. But if I want to explore and see new things, a city break is perfect.
I'm the same, though I have to say I do love a good beach holiday. Just lying in the sun with a book, going for a swim when it gets too hot.
That does sound nice. Where's your favorite beach you've been to?
Probably the Greek islands. I went to Santorini a few years back, and the beaches there are incredible. Have you been to Greece?
Not yet, but it's definitely on my list. Everyone says Santorini is beautiful.
It really is. The sunsets are unbelievable. We'd sit at this little cafe every evening and watch the sun go down over the sea.
That sounds like a postcard. I'd love to go. For me, my favorite beach was in Thailand. I went to Koh Samui about 5 years ago.
Oh, wow, Thailand. That's quite far. How long was the flight?
It was about 12 hours, I think. It's a long journey, but it was absolutely worth it.
What made it so special?
The beaches were pristine. The water was crystal clear, and the people were so friendly. Plus, the food was amazing and really cheap.
I've always wanted to go to Thailand. The food alone would be worth the trip.
You should definitely go. And while you're there, you could visit Bangkok, too. It's such a vibrant city.
That's a good point. I like combining a city with some beach time. Gets the best of both worlds.
Exactly. So let's talk about dream holidays. If you could go anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
Ooh, that's a big question. I think I'd have to say Japan.
Really? I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I've been fascinated by Japanese culture for years. The mix of traditional and modern, the food, the temples, the technology. I'd love to visit Tokyo and Kyoto.
That sounds incredible. Would you go in spring to see the cherry blossoms?
That would be ideal. Cherry blossom season looks absolutely magical in the photos I've seen.
It does. Japan is high on my list too, actually. But if I had to choose one place right now, I think I'd go to New Zealand.
New Zealand? That's interesting. What draws you there?
The landscapes, mainly. It looks like something out of a fantasy film. Mountains, fjords, beaches, forests. Plus, you can do so many outdoor activities, like hiking, bungee jumping, kayaking.
You're braver than me. I don't think I could do a bungee jump.
Come on, it would be exciting. Haven't you ever wanted to try something like that?
Maybe skydiving, but even that scares me a bit. I prefer keeping my feet on the ground.
That's fair. There's plenty to do in New Zealand without jumping off things. The scenery alone would be enough for me.
How long would you want to go for? It's such a long way.
At least 3 weeks, I think. Maybe a month if I could. You need time to really explore both the North and South Islands.
That's a proper adventure. Would you hire a camper van and drive around?
That's exactly what I'd do. Just take your time, stop wherever looks interesting, camp under the stars. Perfect.
That does sound amazing. Very different from a resort holiday.
Totally different. I think I'm getting a bit tired of the typical holiday, you know? I want more adventure now.
I know what you mean. Though I still appreciate a lazy week by the pool sometime.
Oh, definitely. There's a time and place for everything. Any places in the UK you'd recommend?
Well, we mentioned Scotland earlier. I'd also say the Lake District is beautiful. And Cornwall in the summer is lovely.
I love Cornwall. The beaches there are gorgeous, and you can get really good fish and chips.
The essential British holiday food.
Exactly. You can't go to the seaside without fish and chips. It's the law.
Have you ever been to Wales? I went to Snowdonia last year and it was brilliant for hiking.
I haven't actually. Is it worth a visit?
Definitely. The mountains are spectacular and the villages are really charming. Plus, it's not as crowded as some other places.
I'll add it to my list. My list is getting quite long now.
Mine too. I think I need about 5 years and a lot of money to do everything I want to do.
Same here. Though I suppose that's the fun of it. Always having something to look forward to.
That's true. So, one last question before we wrap up. If you could visit one more country in your life, which would it be?
Oh, that's cruel. Only one?
Only one. Make it count.
Okay. I think I'd have to say Peru. I really want to see Machu Picchu and experience the culture there.
That's a good choice. The history there is incredible.
What about you? Just one country?
I'm going to stick with Japan. I think I'd be happy spending weeks there and still finding new things to discover.
Fair enough. Well, I think we've covered a lot of ground today. Literally.
We have indeed. Hopefully, we've inspired some of our listeners to think about their next adventure.
Or to share their own travel stories with us. We'd love to hear them.
Absolutely. Thanks for listening, everyone. Until next time.
Happy travels wherever you go.